What if I told you that your laziness isn't a character flaw? It's a biological survival mechanism. You can spend 2 hours scrolling through social media. You can play video games without feeling exhausted. But the moment you sit down for 30 minutes of focused work, it feels uncomfortable, almost painful. That doesn't mean you're broken. It means your brain has been conditioned for high stimulation. To understand this, we need to talk about dopamine. Most people call dopamine the pleasure chemical, but that's not accurate. Dopamine creates desire. It drives motivation. It pushes you to pursue something. Without dopamine, you wouldn't even get up to drink water when you're thirsty. In scientific experiments, when dopamine was blocked in rats, they stopped eating and drinking. Not because food wasn't available, not because it didn't taste good, but because they lost the desire to act. Your brain builds a priority system based on expected dopamine reward. Social media gives you an immediate spike. Sugary foods give you instant gratification. Video games provide fast, intense stimulation. All of this requires very little effort. But reading a book, building a skill, exercising or studying, those activities offer delayed rewards. They require effort before pleasure, and your brain naturally prefers what feels rewarding right now. The problem becomes worse because your brain seeks balance, a process called homeostasis. When you constantly flood your system with high stimulation, your brain reduces its sensitivity to dopamine to protect itself. This creates dopamine tolerance. Now, simple productive tasks feel boring. Deep work feels dull. Starting feels heavy. You're not lazy, you're desensitized. This is why many people keep searching for a passion that will magically make hard work feel exciting all the time. But mastery doesn't feel exciting every day. Growth often feels repetitive. It feels slow. It requires pushing through boredom. Discipline is not about feeling motivated. It's about acting despite low stimulation. But distraction is not the only thing affecting your control. Social interactions can also drain your power. Imagine someone makes a subtle, disrespectful comment toward you in a meeting or at dinner. In that moment, many people freeze. Later, they replay the scene in their mind, thinking of what they should have said. Most people react in one of three ways. They become defensive, they over-explain, or they laugh it off while feeling irritated inside. All three reactions give the other person control over the situation. There is a different response. Pause. When someone challenges you, wait 1 or 2 seconds. Breathe. Maintain eye contact. Say nothing immediately. That brief silence disrupts their expectation. It signals emotional control. If the behavior continues, calmly name the action. You might say, "You just interrupted me," or "That sounded like an insult. What did you mean?" You are not attacking. You are simply bringing awareness to the behavior. When you do this calmly, you protect your cognitive sovereignty, your ability to choose your response instead of reacting impulsively. There is another truth many people misunderstand. If you strongly dislike being told what to do, it doesn't necessarily mean you are difficult. Some individuals have a high need for autonomy. When they receive orders without choice, their brain interprets it as a threat to independence. That is why you might be able to work tirelessly on something you believe in, yet struggle under constant supervision. Your fuel may not be money or status. It may be ownership. Once you understand this, you stop fighting your nature and start designing your life around it. Clarity is the next step. The language you use shapes how you experience reality. Research shows that people who have more words to describe certain colors can actually distinguish them faster. The same applies to emotions. If you cannot name what you are feeling, you cannot manage it effectively. This is why journaling is powerful. Spending just 15 minutes writing your thoughts moves mental chaos into structure. It reduces stress, improves focus, and clears cognitive clutter. When your mind is less crowded, it becomes easier to prioritize what truly matters. And here is the difficult truth. You cannot do everything well. Every time you say yes to something unimportant, you are saying no to something meaningful. Instead of asking how to do it all, ask which task truly deserves your energy. Less, but better. And choose a few priorities. Protect them. Let go of the rest. If you want to reset your system, try a dopamine detox. 1 full day without screens, without constant noise, without easy rewards. It will feel uncomfortable. You may feel restless or bored. That boredom is not your enemy. It is your brain recalibrating. When you stop feeding instant gratification, your natural drive for meaningful challenge begins to return. Your value is not defined by notifications, quick entertainment, or external validation.